describe it.
DropTV, your electronic music channel. Feel it, dance it.
Drop it.
DropTV.
Pues saludos a todos los que estáis viendo ahora mismo DropTV Connected en directo en vuestros hogares, en vuestra oficina, en vuestros sitios preferidos. Hoy tenemos un programa muy especial. Vamos a hablar en inglés, puesto que el programa vamos a hacerlo concretamente con esos artistas de Cube Guys. Concretamente vamos a conectar con uno de ellos porque al 50% de Cube Guys le ha sido imposible estar en directo en el programa. Pero vamos a comenzar el programa de hoy. So thank you very much for joining us this special TV show with the Cube Guys. So we have one of the partners, one of the 50% of Cube Guys tonight. We have Luca from the Cube Guys live in the TV show. So we're very happy to have him today. And today we'll speak most of the interview in English because it will be easier for the communication with the artist, the invited artist today, who are the Cube Guys. But unfortunately, we have the 50% of Cube Guys. We have Luca from Cube Guys, who is right now in the other part of the connection. So first of all, we introduce our first clip. So give welcome to the Cube Guys with the best of 2019 video.
Watching DropTV.
DropTV.
Feel it, dance it, drop it.
So now it's just time to say hi to our special guest, the Cube Guys. Luca, how are you?
Very, very good. And you?
Okay, we are fine, but it's depending about this COVID times,
Yeah, perfectly know what you mean. But what we can do? Just have fun.
Fun and survive.
Correct. That's essential and very important.
So, Luca, well, you are in Bergamo, in Italy, no?
I'm in my house, so everything is, strictly connected from house to studio, studio to house. So this period is all about this. And for some reasons, it's not bad at all.
First of all, before starting the interview, we have to send a big hug and big respect to your partner who can't be connected tonight.
Correct. I will try to be the part of Roberto's also, even if he's not here with me, but I'll try to do my best because we always think and feel almost the same. So it's okay.
So we are sending the best wishes to Roberto tonight. And you are not in person, but you are also here with a special show.
Exactly.
Okay, so we just saw a clip from the 9th to the Fest of 2019 gigs. And when I see this kind of gigs, this kind of clips, I'm absolutely, very sad because right now it's because we are living this situation tonight, this year 2020, this dominant year 2020. And when I see this kind of clips, full of energy, full of life, full of passion, so I feel a bit sad because if we can't imagine. Could be in the next year, we can imagine we could have in 2020s this COVID time. So we are praying to have the new normality, the real normality, the new normality, the best moments, and the new normality is that good. So we are praying to have the normal time. So okay, so I feel a little bit envy. You feel a little envy when I say this kind of clips. Because
honestly, me too. Because I really miss that things. Because if you are a DJ or people that works into this kind of entertainment business, if you want to call it like this, the interaction in between the artist and the crowd and the reverse is essential for having the right inspirations and the best attitude, even outside the clubs or the environment of a stage. You know what I mean? So it's essential for us to get connected with the crowd, even for the studio stuff, to produce music and to keep going,
Absolutely. And we can take a look and we can concentrate to this kind of clips. We can feel and we can see openly you have a very good energy and very good empathy with the people when you have a gig around worldwide. Doesn't matter the country. We are connected from the beginning with the people, and this special empathy is very important, especially for having this. For having the good times in these times.
Yeah, we admit anytime that these kind of feelings are natural for us, because one of the things that we really love too is to, before of everything, have fun for what we are doing. And this is a special mirror in between the crowd and the artist, because really reflect the person that me and Roberto are, even in the lifetime, not only for artist side, no. So these elements are really natural for me and Robbie. It's not because we have to acting, but we really have fun. No, it's a thing that we really love from when we are very young. Both started. I think I started around 15, when I was 15, and Roberto's also, even if Roberto is older than me. But thanks to these two kind of experiences, we probably survived for many years, even in the discography market. No,
it's fantastic, because for the very good artists have to reload themselves to still going on, into still improving, into still working in this electronic music world. So it's very nice to hear from you such words. Okay.
Okay.
I want to ask you something. You have to know I have a lot of vinyls from you, and especially remixes. Yeah, it's a long time ago because you used to play, used to prepare and to record and to produce these housey classic tracks. That's I call very nice and real, authentic house music.
It is.
And yes, if you are hearing right now the background right now, we're playing with your track with Lisa Cox, The Dream, during all the show. You see? This is the track with the classic pianos, the classic housey tracks from the 90s. And I really love this music because I'm, a DJ and artist from the old school too. So we really appreciate you have time to be right now live in the TV show. So it's an honor.
For me too, because we came from that roots. So especially for Roberto's past experience with the FBI project, that it was one of the first house music groups from Italy all over the world, and they came from this piano house stuff. And this is why we still love it after many years. We continue to get some positive elements. This is what we call positive music. That's want to be creating the right mood. And even if you are not in the club, but you just listen to it, and it's probably one of our challenge when we produce music, to get the mood higher as we can, or stay positive. That's the things that we love. And sometimes it's not easy, as I told you before, especially in this period when your brain completely is filled up of news, TV, or these kind of elements that sometimes distract the way, But when we lock in the studio, we are focus on what we enjoy and what we love to do and to create.
And this is fantastic because you are saving, you are keep staying and maintaining and keeping your essence, your primigeny essence, the main essence, the main house.
I admit that when the higher period of the EDM, so 7-8 years ago, when house music scene was a little bit downrated. Okay, that was a tough period. Even if we going straight and strong with the house music, that was not easy because worldwide the EDM scene was very popular, even for young crowd, young people, okay? So keeping the house sound and house music alive was not so easy for us and for other labels and other producers that used to start with house music and want to bring on. But we keep going, as I told you, we were strained at least, and we stay on the line that we love to.
And this is very good. I have to tell you, I have to admit one thing. It's very funny, because when we were preparing the show, we have there are many different videos we choose for playing during the show, and we especially love one. We will play right now and many seconds later, and playing and performing a classic song. The passion, the God Decor. When I saw the vinyl, I have the vinyl too. I was absolutely shocked and happy to see the God Decor. It's fantastic, and you enjoying and jumping and grooving and smiling and having a good time in the studio with this empathy, with this fantastic energy you have both together. So right now, we will see a small clip with you together playing as a God Decor passion in the studio.
Drop TV.
Drop TV.
Feel it, dance it, drop it.
So, Luca, you both doing your best in the studio, playing with Dr. Core. Very funny.
No, the funny thing is that that track was for me and Roberto, especially Roberto, because Roberto plays that period. In that period, he plays that track live in clubs. No, I was too young for playing that track, but I still love it from early days. We still love it, and that video exactly came from a natural live set in the studio. And that's why we decided to produce a rework of that song, because replaying the original elements was not so easy, but we replayed everything, and the result is what we really expect, even if it's not so easy, but we were satisfied about it.
It sounds very well. It sounds fantastic, especially because I told you before, I have the original vinyl, and I have the same vinyl with the orange color, the guy making a K with the finger, So I really love it. What Chuck said, it's just got the compassion. I really love this. Fantastic. So right now we'll be a bit serious again. So in this sad times of the COVID-19 around the world, there are not gigs, there are not festivals, there are not clubs, there are nothing. So what you are doing, focusing right now in this period? Production, making some new tracks, new remixes. What are you doing right now in this period, the COVID-19 period?
Well, we basically bring the work as we live before of this situation, and we keep going, as I told you. We are lucky because having an independent label like the Cube Recordings allow me and Robbie to release music as much as we can, as we love, as we need. So we don't have to pass through anyone. We are lucky because of that, because we have a lot of new things coming out, and the tracks that you just mentioned was a track that we supposed to realize probably later, but considering this period, we have a lot of hours to stay in the studio and produce and collecting new ideas. So for some reasons, I feel lucky because traveling a lot sometimes it doesn't allow me and Robbie to stay focused and do anything we have in mind and create what we have in mind. That's why the positive side of this very sad situation is this. We can bring all the elements that we have in the studio, stay there, and don't have too much, distraction in terms of flying and all these things. Of course, we miss clubs.
Of course, I know you miss club festivals like all the artists mean. And I want to ask you, this is good time. These are good times for being in the production in the studio, because we always say to the artists, with our guest artist here in the TV show, it's a very good time to produce and to generate and to create new tracks, because I think in the few months, a few years, I mean, from 1 year later will be fantastic new music right now in the digital market. So, we have to think about positively in a negative moment. So this is
exactly. This is what we basically feel any day, every day. And I honestly stopped to watch all the TV news and all this stuff because it's too much. Actually, I really pray for the people that's affected with this virus. I really hope that these things slowly get better for anyone, any country, any part of the world, because speaking with people and friends all over the world, we notice that we have some troubles, okay? Especially for traveling. Some people asking me when you guys think to restart touring and these things, but I feel right now the most important thing is to stay safe, at least for this next month, and see what happens. If things are going slightly better, that will be probably a starting point, even for starting to travel back and forth to Italy.
You are quite right, man. Quite right. Absolutely right. Have the time to concentrate, to have the time to be safe, to create, to be positive, and then to be on the line. To be on the line, get ready, Bob, and run away.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. So right now we will see what more video, what more clip. I like this because it's another classic you play in the video, playing side. It's a group is in the heart from Delight. So let's enjoy right now the new video at DropTV Connected. So Luca, it's absolutely impossible to laugh, to smile, to have a good vibration, good vibes with video, because you can hear other people, well, let's go, come on. It's fantastic. So especially, that's I call a very good empathy, a very good connection between the artist and the crowd. So with this track of these, so this classic tracks are absolutely always focused and directly for the hearts of the people. So it's fantastic to see these videos like today. So every time you are in the DJ booth and you play a song like this one, what do you feel inside?
I feel good, as James Brown usually say. You know? I feel good because it's my passion. Even for Robbie, it's his passion too. And when we are together, and we are into the climax of this situation, man, it's impossible to don't have fun. So it came easier, no? So and the nice thing about that track is that track came from a very talented guy from Greece, from Athens. That was named called Bando, and it came natural sometimes to go in a club, having people that is waiting for you and giving you cards or asking you the possibility to make you listen something for the label, no? And this is one element that we also missing right now, having as in touch with people and DJs that wants to build up, you know, and really trust in the music that anybody is able to create.
Luca, it's I'm enjoying a lot today to have you live, especially to you both, you guys. It's a pity we can have only the 50%. It means you representing the brand. So I have to talk about two brands, because you have three brands: the Cube guys, Cubed, and Cube Recordings. Okay. So also about the two brands. Cubed are the events, is it?
Is it? Basically, we decided, I think 4 or 5 years ago, before the big brands start to brand up a nightclub, we decided to open up a label. I admit you, it started because of other things. It started because we started to celebrate a wine bottle with the Cubed logo, with the Cube Guys logo, okay? And we felt, why don't we realize a bottle with the Cubed logo? Because we feel cube. It's like a way of living, you know, getting cube, be cube. We're starting from that point, okay? So step by step, we feel that was nice to have a night called Cubed, because not only the Cube guys can be part of that night, but even other artists. For example, we played at Opium in Barcelona years ago, and the Cuber party was us, of course, but with David Penn, Dave Morales, and other people that join the family, okay, because of many reasons, not because only for the music or whatever. And I feel that it's like it's not strictly connected to the label or the clubbing night, but it's connected for the way of thinking and a way of living that we have even in the DJ booth, when we are so smiling and positive. No, we love that people in the booth with us. We love that philosophy. So that was the Cube party.
Yes, Cube party and Cube recordings. When you used to release your tracks, is it?
The Cube recording is basically our baby. Most of the track, I think 90% of the song we produce, we get released on Cube recordings. And this is a perfect way of doing this business, I think, actually. Having an own label let you the opportunity to plan, schedule, give the timings, do the promotion, reach the artist that you want to, and don't lose time waiting for other people replies, other people responses that probably you never receive. So having a label is very essential right now for a DJ and for a community of DJs that thinks the same sound, same direction. And we were lucky because I feel that actually it's not so easy to get direct with big portraxers of these kind of stores. And what we can do, we try to do our best to keep going.
Yes. So right now it's time to see you both cubed in your studio right now. This is the full clip we played tonight. Cubed guys in the studio.
Watching DropTV.
DropTV.
Feel it, dance it, drop it.
DropTV, dancing, drop it. We are getting live right now to DropTV connected with the Cube guys tonight. Today, especially directly with the studio, with Edel, with Bergamo, with Luca, 50% of the Cube guys. They're having a nice conversation about the whole production, about the COVID, about the electronic music world, basically. And I have to ask you one more thing. So, I like this video because I feel it's like live streaming. You did it recently, is it?
Yeah, it is. And the funny thing is the setup. Looking at this right now with the setup completely mixed it up, but it was so funny, you know. It's not. We don't care too much about strictly stuff, and you know, it's lovely like this, no.
But it's funny. It's good because most of things. There's no important the stuff of the hardware you used or the decks you used for playing. It's essentially the way you play the tracks, the way you are transmitting and getting and feelings and trying to send to the audience, and what kind of music you play. So I think very well. I think honestly, I saw this. I felt very funny, very very interesting. So, okay, it's funny stuff. Not typical CD player. It was different, especially different.
The funny thing is that years ago, I think 5-6 years ago, Roberto introduced me to Tractor because he bought a laptop and he installed the Tractor and started to do this. And we feel very inspired by that software, but even the way of playing back to back, instead of using only the CDJs, with Tractor, our mind is completely open up, and we have a lot of creativity going on. Yeah, back and forth, because we play one song me, one song Robbie, back and forth. And we also have 2 channels for effects and loops, and doing exactly on the spot what we want to do in that moment. So trying to work like this, for example, for me and Robbie, we try to replicate the same way of doing this with CDJs, but I feel very bad and I don't feel good as Tractor, no? So that configuration for us is essential, and it's so funny to work to.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's definitely different. And you say very well, Tractor gives you a different kind of combination, kind of configuration, the kind of, kind imagination you can use for mixing, for getting, for changing the tracks, and to bring and introduce new different elements. So absolutely okay. So this open, you have an open-minded, for thinking about what the music, what comes to the stuff you want to create, what this sample, I want to mix this one with this track, Robbie's prepared for another track, I know very well the name of the track they're going to play, so it's fantastic, different, especially original way for playing. So right now, it's time to invite the audience, because you will introduce a track live in the TV show DropTV Connected, Ravi. So if I'm not wrong, you'll introduce, but I let you to introduce definitely after commenting. You introduce a track. The track is absolutely the number is Love Will Save the Day. Is it?
Is it? We always had a very high respect from Whitney Houston from day zero. And one of the catalog of Cube Recordings' most selling tune was the one we did with Barbara Tucker a few years ago, and was I Wanna Dance With Somebody. And that was also the celebration of the 1000 catalog release on Cube Recordings. So for the 200th, we decided to pick up another classic from Whitney, because we love a lot of songs from her. And this is the point, okay? We were lucky because we found a very good singer from US that do an amazing job on Whitney Houston's voice, because replicate Whitney is impossible. So forget it. So the only way is to try to at least get a certain point, then you say, okay, cool work, but replicate is impossible. And we did exactly, and we did a house arrangement on this, even if we have a club mix a little bit harder. So we split these 2 releases, one on Traxos, one on Beatport, is actually released today, officially. So that's the perfect day for today. It was 1 year. It was 1 week for the pre-order, but the official release date is today. So perfect spot for this interview to launch these new ones. So is the Cube guys brand new, and what I can do? Enjoy. Love is gonna save the day.
Sometimes life can make you crazy. It could put your body to the test. You try so hard to make sure everything goes right, and you find you've only wound up with a mess. It's a common situation, even though you feel abandoned and alone. Child, you ain't the first to experience a hurt, so don't panic when you hit the danger zone. Love will save the day. 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 This will bring you down. It's a wonder you can make it through the day. Well, you can't sleep 'cause your problems are too deep, and there's always something getting in the way.
You are now watching DropTV.
Drop TV.
Feel it, dance it, drop it.
So it's a small piece with the special premiere live right now on the DropTV Connected. I'm very surprised. Because I didn't know tonight we released the track tonight. So I'm very surprised and very happy because we have the chance to introduce the track officially, because Love's Will Today was released today and performed and produced it fantastic way by the Cube guys. So congratulations for the track, because it sounds absolutely okay, fantastic with a classy housey sound, and I really love it because I told you at the beginning of the show I'm a guy who's coming from the classic, from the old school classic times.
Old school generation.
Let's see. So congratulations. Oh, look, it sounds very well, really.
Thank you. We never satisfied at all about the music. We always keep going. We're never stop. So it's like a building up an infinitive, stuff. But it's our passion, as I told you. So.
I will ask you right now about Latin America, because not most of the DropTV channels focus with the Spanish-speaking countries and Latin America as well. So I know very well you rocked Latin America a lot of times, and I want to ask you your favorite countries when you go to play there.
Oh, talking about America, of course, East Coast and West Coast are two different places in terms of nature and country. But Miami, we fell in love with Miami from 1996 was the first year we get there. And we fell in love with the Moog sound, the deep, dark, and tribal stuff, that period. It wasn't one of the starting point as the Cube guys at the beginning of the story. That tribal stuff from Oscar G, Ralph Falcon, Danny Tenaglia, that period, that music, that DJs really influenced me and Robbie that same time. And we get to New York later. We breathe a little bit of different air in terms of clubbings, because Miami and New York, that period were slightly different. And recently we discovered California, and another story. So another story. It was the third part of the puzzle that we built up. Even if in the middle we have a lot of very good experience in Texas, in other places, Las Vegas for sure, even Canada, North America, Canada was amazing. Anytime we get there, the vibe and the people react. Wow. So States and Canada, I love them, we love them. And going a little bit down, Mexico, Colombia, and that countries, were amazing. I still have great memories about Playa del Carmen, the early BPMs in Playa del Carmen. Even Colombia, recently we get there and we discovered very nice people. And it's important, as I told you at the beginning of this conversation, is the thing that we're really missing right now is getting in touch with crowd, not because of the musical reaction, but even for the way of living that really could affect and inflect the way of doing this job. So it's really important to travel, to get inspired, not only for the music, but even for clothing, technology, nature, food, whatever.
Yes, because most of we have when we travel is not only for playing in clubs and festivals. We try to get the culture, the food, and the way of living, the way of life. And these are things who increase our richery, you know what I mean? So it's fantastic. So you have to know we are focused in Latin America, as I told you at the beginning. We have a base in Colombia, in Medellin. And I want to do something important. Last March, in the first 3 months of 2020, in the March, we produced the first event over a mountain called La Piedra del Peñol de Guatapé, Antioquia, Colombia. And we start our main target with DropTV, producing and preparing our first international event. And we're going to play right now, and I'm sure you will enjoy it. DropTV presents La Piedra del Peñol in the top of the mountain, live with the nature around, and I hope you enjoy.
Wow.
What do you think about it?
Man, it's crazy. You did a party over there. Man. That's why, as I told you, Colombia, Mexico, and all these countries are unbelievable for these things that probably here in Italy you don't get the permission to do parties like this.
No.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. But looking at that video and see what you did over there and what you're planning in these places, man, it's gonna be huge, you know.
So I wanted to use this because this is our international event. It's not only a party, it was our first international broadcasting. I really hate to call them live streamings, you know what I mean? All people live streamings. I call broadcasting because this like TV show, it's not only to take care of all the camera, to take care of all the ambience, to take care about the music, to get about the story globally, you know what I mean? To make a film, make a film, and to have all complete the story to show the people. So that's we used to do in DropTV. So You have to know, Luca, behind DropTV, there is a company called Dalive who is supporting our technical, technician and engineers and professionals who take care and can bring all the best for all the audience through DropTV. So I want to show you who is beside, what we have beside Dalive.
Keeps on giving, not even close to the end. It's just beginning. Life is getting lighter while the days are getting brighter, yeah. And it's a good, I won't even worry anymore. Took all my cares, took and kicked them all out the door. Go on and try, come and tell me what you're waiting for. Move and keep on going till your life is overflowing, yeah. I do a dance of victory, cause now I'm living good. No, I'm not living like I used to be. I talk about things, talk about my mind. Now I'm free from the words that I left behind. I gotta jump for joy and shout aloud and make a sound. Can't stop me now, no. And on the music I will ride on the beat. Play my guitar while I'm stomping my feet, yeah. I gotta celebrate life and get excited about good times and good living. Come on, shout it out, hey! Take it up, take it over, take it out of control. Today I'm freeing my soul and now you got me singing, oh, hey, oh. I'm feeling fine, smiling big, feeling right like I should. Life is better than good, yeah, you got me singing, oh.
Dalive is behind DropTV, all the musicians, engineers, professionals who's taking care about the video and all the signals for making everyday, daily the TV shows and different projects called DropTV Endure. And the project I want to show you right now is the Aura project. Okay, Luca, you have a good time. You have a good time tonight with us.
I'm so happy to spread the time with you and all the people from you guys. So I want to congratulate for the realization of this so perfect, so professional. So congratulations to you.
Thank you very much. So right now, if you enjoyed our DropTV into first international event over the top, you will be shocked with this. We are members, we are partners of a project called Aura with DropTV and between Who Music Magazine, with radio and magazine in Spain. So we create the concept Aura. It's a historical history, nature, music, ambience all together. And we created the first event in Mallorca. So can you imagine right now, before playing, you have to imagine first. In front of you, the Mediterranean Sea. Behind you, the mountains. Sierra de Tramuntana, protected by UNESCO. So it's a fantastic place called Sa Foradada in Mallorca. So the result of the Aura Mallorca first edition is this shocking, incredible after movie. Enjoy.
Like a fly, I want to be. The sun that you grow to, dangerous power, between you and me. How I long to change you. I said I want to like a fall. I said I want
And dear Luca, this is the Aura project, Aura Mallorca first edition.
I need to call Carlos Calico right now and says, I want to be there. No, congratulations, because the places you fool. I mean, it's lovely, of course, when you play summertime, and these kind of locations are unbelievable. But having fun with crowd, I really hope crowd soon in that kind of environment is totally unbelievable.
Yes, and now I understand absolutely. And again, what I told you before, it is not only a question. It's not only a question to play two cameras. It's not a question about to fly a drone. It's not a question to have music. It's all the complete mix. Who tells the story? Who gets the story? It's like a film, and that's a film. So the result is the feelings you have. So what do you think about when you see this film? You feel introduced, evoked.
No, I feel that even the crowd and the people is really affected, and for some reasons the reactions are different depending by the location. Okay, of course we have great memories and thinking of clubbing parties, so indoors. But during the summertime, especially in the most unexpected location, sometimes you arrive in the DJ booth and you are not totally focused because you are in a different kind of environment. But that's the point. People has different reaction depending by the place where you are and where they are. So parties in places like that, I cannot imagine the reaction, but I would love that. I love to be there.
And you have to know, this is the first. You just saw the first after movie, the first Aura Mallorca after movie during the end of August. But at the end of September, we have the chance to make and to produce and to get the second edition. We choose Cullera, Valencia, in the Mediterranean Sea, but we changed the location. We got a castle, and we make the story, the music, the magic, the essence. And we have two artists, Mark Masseni playing live and Mendo playing a special housey, but deep house music and connecting the ambience with the sunset. So right now, I will want to connect with the production team. So we will play right now Mark Masseni or Mendo. What have you ready? Okay. So I'm talking with the production team. Mark Masseni. We have ready Mark Masseni to play live. This is a live set. And you will see a mix with mountains, Mediterranean Sea, the location, castle, history, magic, mystic. So enjoy right now the second part with Aura, with DropTV and Home Music Magazine in Cullera, Malaysia.
are now watching DropTV.
TV.
Feel it, dance it, drop it.
And this is our Carriera at the top of the castle, of Carriera Castle, with the Marmor, Zenik, and Mando playing different kind of stuff. First one, the live techie sound. The second one, the deep housey deep, and concerning and synchronizing with the sunset. What do you think about it? Different, but also
it's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, even the location, a castle. I feel that it's, especially for this kind of broadcasting, it's nice to see performing and creating something strange sometimes in wonderful location like that, as I told you before. So the things is really missing to me is the crowd, but everything else is perfect and untouchable.
We always say the balance is the right place. In the balance is the right place. You can be playing in clubs, festival, with kind of stuff, with kind of events, with kind of special films. Pay attention, films. And broadcasting, we can make the life of the people easier and happiest, especially because they are in some kind of lockdown around the world with this COVID-19 pandemic. I want to ask you something. If I want to know something more about the Q guys, where I can find you? SoundCloud, Mixcloud, Facebook, Instagram?
Oh, basically, yeah, our social network pages are daily updated. So Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or whatever. And of course, SoundCloud is the perfect platform in terms of musical exposure, to see what we are going to do, the forthcoming stuff, the radio shows, the podcast, and all these musical and listening stuff. But we love to take care of social pages, no? Me and Robbie, we always take fun for new photos, new stuff, and everything is going sometimes crazy. But Instagram take a lot of, deal and how can I tell you? It's important for the interaction. Is easy for the interaction with the crowd and with the people.
I have to admit, I really like Facebook, but right now I'm disappointed with the policy, with the Facebook policy. And I like very much, I like really Instagram, because you can show and you can connect with the people 1 minute post and 30 minutes or 15 seconds all you want to show, especially music, show, broadcastings, tracks. So Instagram right now is fantastic one. But I have to know, we are right now broadcasting through Facebook Live, Twitch, and soon tonight, yes, it's Twitch. Join the Twitch community, DropTV community, and then with a YouTube channel right now with all the shows in full HD quality. So, after all, I want to show you, we used to support the music industry, not only artists, producers, promoters, managers. We are supporting all people who is behind the scenes. Workers, bartenders, bouncers, and many more people who is involved in the music industry. It doesn't matter electronic music or rock industry, because we all together in a family and we are having bad times with this. So this is a clip we used to play for supporting the music industry, not only in Latin America or Spain, even though worldwide.
Hemos formado parte de tus noches más divertidas, de cada uno de tus pasos de baile, de las letras que te han ayudado a expresarte, de todas las veces que has celebrado algo importante, de tu cultura y de tu identidad. Detrás de cada acorde, de cada aplauso, de cada temazo, estamos 300.000 personas dedicadas a emocionarte. Autores, artistas, promotores, managers, personal de producción, medios técnicos y muchos más en festivales, salas de conciertos, estudios, discográficas o editoriales. 300.000 profesionales del sector de la música en España trabajando para ofrecerte experiencias inolvidables, seguras, de calidad y cada vez más respetuosas con el medio ambiente. Muchos más de 300.000, porque nuestra labor impacta también en otros sectores, como en la hostelería, la restauración o los transportes. Con tu apoyo, seguiremos contribuyendo a unir a las personas, a ofrecer experiencias únicas que ayudan a la recuperación del turismo, al desarrollo de la economía, la generación de empleo y riqueza. Mientras tanto, vamos a seguir poniendo música a los agradecimientos, al esfuerzo, a la solidaridad y a tantas emociones compartidas durante esta crisis. Si la industria musical desaparece, también se para la música. Que no pare la música.
Luca, from DropTV, we are supporting, as I told you, supporting the electronic music scene, the global music scene worldwide. Doesn't matter, Latin America, Spain, or even worldwide, because there's hard times for the industry. No gigs, no festivals, no music, and we are all absolutely stopped. And a lot of people having got hard times, and some of the people don't have nothing to get, especially money, especially including food, because they're having bad times.
Yeah.
It's supporting it.
I really hope that any government, any political government think about this, because the industry of the music is not only the digital stores or the performer or the exhibition of the artist. It's all about that, because the point of the iceberg is just the artist, but all behind there's a wide community of people that live, work, eat, and do their best to get these things rolling. And without that people, we cannot do anything alone. At least broadcasting, but we need that people, and we need the engine rolling. As soon as we get back on track, we need that people will be ready to go. It will be tough, honestly, and I don't think it will be easy, especially for big companies that used to pay people to do their job into. So any government, any country needs to think about that as a resource. Before everything, it's a resource for any country.
You know very well, the electronic music industry especially, and the music industry, we are at the end of the list of the people worldwide, and it's a pity, because we are not only fun, we are culture. We are culture, especially helping the people to erase and to help the people to save the stress of the work, of everyday's work. And right now, people don't have nothing to get this stress. The people is too much stress right now because of the work. I can't work, I can't eat, I can't pay the budget, I can pay the supermarket, I can pay the flat, I can pay nothing. And they are triple or I don't know how much amount of stress. And we every week, we get this stress disappear. So it's important. The music industry doesn't matter rock, it doesn't matter electronic music industry. So this is the important, because the music is the soundtrack of our lives.
And music changed the mood of anyone. That's important.
Absolutely. Mr. Luca, we are right now near to the end of the TV show right now. Most of 1 hour, around 1 hour. It's getting quickly. You know what I mean? It's absolutely amazing. It's not boring. You know what I mean? So I want to tell you thank you very much for being with us tonight. And you have to tell Roberto, we really wanted to have him right now live, but if it's not possible,
he's online. He's online, so he's following us online, so he's having fun over there.
So big respect to Roberto Ravi. Big respect. I hope to show you soon in the dance floor. I want to also, it's very important to say thank you very much to Carlos from Ingenium Bookings, who helped a lot for connecting you with this special interview. And I know very well you like very much the Aura and DropTV on Tour project, so keep in touch. Keep in touch.
Will be
I
for
know very
sure,
well.
for sure.
Yeah. You enjoy very well, huh? You know very much, you like very much DropTV and Aura Pro, so keep in touch. Keep in touch because we are working right now in the next year. And every space, every different location has a different register, a different music, a different atmosphere, a different spirit, a different soul. So I really, in behalf of the DropTV staff who is behind the cameras, thank you very much, and thank you very much for enjoying our clips. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for this, amazing conversation together.
Mr. Luca, thank you very much for being here tonight. Thank you very much. See you soon on the dance floor. Thank you again. And this is time for ending the show tonight at DropTV Connected. We are right now Facebook Live, Twitch, and soon YouTube because all the shows are in HD quality to upload there. Y ahora ya es tiempo de hablar en español, con lo cual terminamos el programa. We are ending the show, announcing the next artist will be soon with us. El próximo artista que estará con nosotros en la próxima ocasión será, atención, el mítico Gabriel Rocha, más conocido como DJ PP, DJ Pipi aquí. Otro gran artista internacional latinoamericano en directo en DropTV Connect. Nos vemos. Chao.